another week on the Paper Crafters Library blog, and we will be focusing on Tim Holtz distress stains. Every day this week we'll share a different technique using the stains, and each day we'll also be giving away a set of 12 distress stains compliments of Ranger. We'll share details on how to enter at the end of this video. In today's video I'm going to show you a beautiful technique originally created by Tim Holtz called Wrinkle-Free Distress using distress stains. This card is simply a sample, and you can see the technique over here. So for this technique you're going to need some manila paper or manila tags. I'm using over here, I have some by Ranger. And I'm going to be using the Tim Holtz distress stains. I'm also going to need a heat tool in order to do some quick drying. Now the real key to making this technique work is that you want to be generous. Okay, plain and simple, if you're stingy with your product, you're going to get really junky results. And I'm going to show you a few samples here of practicing and kind of what was happening with me. So, I mean, now you can see it was kind of going, but they were kind of wishy-washy results. Like just right over here, you can see there's beautiful colors, but the colors were not like all soft and blended the way I was looking for. So really not the look that I wanted. Once you start using the color though, and you start being generous, suddenly it starts pooling and doing some really interesting things. So the real key is, remember, be generous. So I'm going to be taking some 3 distress stains over here, some scattered straw, wild honey, and some broken china. And I've got my craft mat down. Fantastic to use with these. I find actually this craft mat is what I like to do all my crafting on now. I thought that the sealed pad that you used to get from bakery stores was the same. It's not. This has no texture to it. It's smooth, and I can stick my iron on it, my heat tool, and it's not going to destroy my other surfaces underneath. Okay, so you can see how the scattered straw, I've been quite generous and got some nice little pools over there. The thing with this technique is that you're not going to be spritzing with water, so you can't extend the reach of this. You gotta have enough liquid there to soak into the tag. If you don't find you're getting enough out, remember to push down to prime that distressed stain and push out a little more. Okay, last I'm going to put in a little bit of broken china. Love this color. Honestly can't get enough of it. Okay, and then I'm going to take my tag, and actually you know what? I'm going to put just a little more of that scattered straw in there. Okay, and I'm going to, it's not a full drag, it's like a short drag. Okay, like put it in and then bring it up a little and pull up. Okay, so it kind of just all blends together, and if I'm not getting enough, then I can just pull over there and then a little more of that blue over here. Okay, and then I'm just going to let this dry with my heat tool. Okay, so it's essentially dry. If I wanted, I could go through a second time just to pick up some of this texture over here. So just to kind of add a little kind of color and splotches and interest. Okay, and I want to get a little bit of this over there. And maybe some of the green from over there. Okay, so I'm just kind of randomly picking up colors that I want. And I'm trying to think if I want maybe some of that kind of blue over here. Okay, and then I'm going to dry it off a second time. Okay, so you can see here my tag is dry, and it has a really neat look to it. It's kind of splotchy, kind of watercolory. It's just really nice looking technique. And I mean, as far as the colors go, you know, just think in terms of what colors you like. If you want to start out and you don't want too many colors mixing because you may not like, you know, the kind of mustard look to the base here, just start with 2 colors. 2 colors that go well together, blues and reds, blues and purples, yellows and greens, or sorry, yellows and greens, yellows and blues. Just remember, if you take complementary colors like greens and reds, you are going to end up with mud. So you're going to have areas of brown. And if you like that, no problem. You can see over here where it goes a bit to the brown, but I still keep some of that red. It just depends what kind of look you're going for. Just do keep that in mind. If you twist too much, if you mix it too much, you're going to end up with mud. Okay? So it's a fantastic technique, the Wrinkle-Free Distress, and I absolutely love doing this. So here's an example of a card that uses this Wrinkle-Free Distress technique in the background. So I created separate combinations of colors for the sunburst. Over here you can see I went with like a couple yellows, an orange, and then red. And then I used a separate one for the negative portion, which is the sky. I used about 4 colors, going from a light blue into the purple and then deep blue. We have a video tutorial on how to create this card from start to finish available in the Paper Crafters library for our members. So if you really like this style, you want to see how you can apply it to more things, definitely check it out. To enter to win this set of 12 distress stains, visit the Paper Crafters library blog and leave a comment in the post you see here. If you are watching this video from somewhere other than our blog, you'll find a direct link to this post in the video description section. While you're there, we invite you to check out the benefits of becoming a Paper Crafter Library member by clicking on the Benefits of Membership link at the top of our blog. All 5 winners will be announced on Monday, April 16th. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you haven't already, be sure to check out some of our other great technique videos using distress stains.